Welcome back, everybody. We're back with more of Jurassic Park Classic Games Collection right here. And last time we finished off, finally, the 8-bit version of Jurassic Park, as I tried to get this freaking booklet out of the thing. And today we're moving on to something else, and that is the same game on the Super Nintendo. But it's actually quite a bit different. It has 3D sections and whatnot, so that's pretty cool. I'm just gonna read you this little bit, and then we're gonna jump into the manual, which I loaded up for you all, because that's always fun. And then we're gonna play the game, so in about 3 hours, we'll be there. Jurassic Park 16-bit. Is the mic on? Yes, it is. In October of 1993, an expanded version of the 8-bit portable game was released on 16-bit home consoles. It featured larger environments, more dinosaurs, and incredible stereo sound and music, as well as truly impressive 3D sections powered by next-generation technology. The use of texture mapping, a very rare and challenging technique for home console hardware of the era, allowed this version of the game to achieve first-person 3D gameplay without the need of additional hardware. It was also the first game to have exclusive elevator music. Well, that's a feature that every game should have, if you ask me. Alright, well, I'm kinda curious now to see what all this is about, but first, let's jump over to the manual, which I've loaded up here, just going through this in a timely fashion here. Ooh, this has got captures from the movie. For maximum enjoyment, please read this instruction manual thoroughly before playing. Well, that's cool. Okay, well, this is very colorful. I like this a lot. And all these speech bubble things down there. Fadoom and crackle and scree. Alright, welcome to Jurassic Park. Astounding biotechnical advances have brought back to life the most awesome creatures ever to walk the face of the earth, and have made possible the most incredible animal preserve of all time, Jurassic Park. Humans and dinosaurs, thought to have missed meeting one another by over 60 million years, have been brought together on Isla Nublar, a tiny island off the coast of Central America. As Dr. Alan Grant, world-renowned paleontologist, you have been invited to examine the cloned inhabitants of this mysterious fog-shrouded island. The dinosaurs are monitored and controlled by a huge supercomputer, and you have been assured that you can explore the island and see these breathtaking behemoths in complete safety. Well, that's gonna be fun. But now something has gone terribly wrong. Well, there it is. A computer malfunction has deactivated all of the security systems, electrified fences and motion sensors are down, and hundreds of fearsome prehistoric predators have escaped their pens and paddocks to roam free on the island. Vicious raptors, spitters, and tyrannosaurs have quickly overrun even the fortified visitor center, and millions of years of extinction haven't slowed these creatures' reflexes. They still know how to hunt. You'll need to accomplish a number of increasingly difficult tasks before you're free to attempt the toughest one of all, getting yourself safely off the island. Are you ready to face some of history's most powerful and deadly carnivores? The perilous primeval world of Jurassic Park awaits. Awesome. I see a mouse device here. Did the Super Nintendo have a mouse? I think that might have been a thing. I never had one myself, but that's interesting to see there. Okay, controls, we're gonna figure those out together. That's always fun. Paleontology 1-on-1. Okay, that's just the high score and whatnot. I don't really care about that too much. Playing the game. As a world-renowned paleontologist, you have been invited to a special preview of Jurassic Park. Imagine being able to study a live animal that you thought you'd only see as a bone fragment. But your dream of a lifetime has become a nightmare since a system failure released the dinosaurs from their carefully constructed pens. Now they have overrun the island, and you've got some serious work to do before you can get yourself off. To accomplish your tasks, you'll have to get into certain buildings, each of which requires a specific access card. See Objects to Pick Up, page 16. If you have the correct access card, you will be able to enter or leave a building by walking up to the door. Okay, we got a nice map here of the island. Nublar Mont, Eastern Mountain Range, Southwest Forest, East Lagoon, East Aqueduct, Construction Trench, East Forest, Mont Hammond. Ooh, it's got a name, a Mont, named after himself. Northwest Forest, sweet. Game objectives. You must achieve each of these objectives in this order before you can escape from Jurassic Park. Activate motion sensors. None of the motion sensors, including your personal one, are working because the main power is out. You must reach the main generator and power up the computer to activate the sensors. Are these the levels we're gonna have to go through? Maybe. Secure Visitors Center. Raptors are somehow getting into the Visitor Center, which was supposed to be the safest building. You must get access to the center, find out how the clever creatures are getting inside, and stop them fast. Stop escaping raptors. The raptors are causing trouble again. Now they have gotten onto a supply ship that is leaving for the mainland. Imagine what will happen if they reach the shore. You must find your way aboard the ship and destroy them. Then we gotta destroy the raptor nests, radio for help, reach the helipad, and we're out of there. Alright, I'm just gonna skip over that because this is quite a bit to read and we want to go and get into the game here sooner rather than later. Weapons, Cattle Prod. This basic weapon throws out a bolt of electricity which will first stun a dinosaur, then destroy it. The Cattle Prod uses energy quickly and must recharge. Okay. Shotgun. Shotgun fires 3 rounds simultaneously. Missile launcher, tranquilizer gun, gas grenade launcher, and bola. Explosive bolas will spread out and wrap around a dinosaur or a group of dinosaurs, trapping them and then exploding to destroy them. Well, that sounds kind of overkill, but that's fine by me. Objects to pick up. Dinosaur access cards. Extra life. First aid kit, batteries, nerve gas bomb, food, and bonus points. I do want to read about the access cards though, because there's a lot to read there and it might be good to know. Access cards. These include security cards, card keys to open and close specific doors, and personal ID cards from other people on the island. When you pick up a card, a display will appear which shows the card's function and a map of the route you must take to complete a particular task. For example, since Dennis Neddery is the computer expert who set up Jurassic Park's system, his card will allow you to access computer terminals. Robert Muldoon is the gamekeeper, so you'll need his card to get into the armories to get weapons. Access cards are extremely important. Don't leave home without them. And the batteries in certain areas of certain buildings, you must use your night vision goggles. Okay. So for those we need batteries. Motion sensors. This is quite extensive here. I think this is the longest we've ever had for one of those instruction manuals. Electronic motion sensors are located throughout Jurassic Park. This is how the computer was supposed to keep track of dinosaurs. When the motion sensors are working, well, if the motion sensors are working, they could detect all moving objects on the island, and can even identify the different types of dinosaurs running free in the park. Only when these are in operation will your personal short-range motion sensor work. Your personal motion sensor will not work when you're inside a building, but the exterior motion sensors still work and can be accessed through computer terminals. If you lose a life, you will return to the last motion sensor you touched. Communications. Okay, we can patch into the communications network and whatnot. Main computer. Fractals. In the background of the computer control screen, you will see various intricate patterns called fractals. These are patterns that mathematician Ian Malcolm uses as examples of his chaos theory, the theory he used to predict the downfall of Jurassic Park. Assume that you start with a simple set of mathematical rules of the creation of a simple pattern, for instance. If you repeat this pattern enough times, even the slightest fluctuations, the slightest imperfections, which are, by the way, present in any system, will cause completely unpredictable variations in the system, leading eventually and inevitably to chaos. Ian Malcolm. Is that a quote from the book? I can't remember. It might be. Mr. DNA. If you leave the game alone for a while outside of the buildings, Mr. DNA will appear to give you some fascinating dino trivia. Well, that's fun. There are many types of dinosaurs all over Jurassic Park. That's how it got the name after all. Don't bother looking for them all. They'll find you. Okay, we got the copies. Oh, that's a new one though. The Pachycephalosaurus, the head butter. Okay, I've never heard of head butter before. I know of peanut butter, but head butter, that sounds disgusting actually. Gallimimus, ostrich, velociraptor, raptor, Dilophosaur, spitter, Triceratops, and the T-Rex. Okay, we got a bunch of obstacles here. Electric fences, trees and bushes, electrified grates, rock avalanches. That was part of the first game we played, I think, when we had to get up that mountain and do a bunch of stuff. Fast-flowing rivers, mountain ranges with sheer cliffs, ocean, deadly dino dragonfly. Hints and tips, okay, well. In the forest maze, jump over poisonous vines. Alright, I will. Okay, enough talk. Let's dive into the game.